and if it's your first time, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a very special day. This is a tag video and it's all about our favourite things, and I'm so lucky that I've been asked to participate and I'm so excited. So, shall we have a look first of all at the questions? So I'll put my glasses on. So these are the questions I'm going to be going through today. So, I printed them all off. Yay! So is that easy? So we're going to have a look and see what my favourite Mickey Mouse item is, favourite piece of Disney artwork, favourite princess item, favourite Disney Plush item. Can you believe I'm actually reading this the wrong way around? I think I'm doing quite well. Okay, but there's no names involved, is there? So that's all right. So favourite Disney Plush item, a favourite pair of ears, favourite free Disney souvenir, favourite attraction item, favourite Disney pin, favourite, item, I can't read that way, item that has the most sentimental value. I know that one. Favourite Sidekick item, favourite piece of Disney apparel, favourite Star Wars Marvel item, favourite villain item. What's that say? My perfect Disney park outfit, favourite souvenir from Disney special event, and the most favourite item from your Disney collection. Shall we get on with it? Shall we see what my favourites are? I've had so much fun. You know when you're going, what shall I do? What shall I do? I've been getting things from different rooms, and have you noticed we've got a new backdrop? I was getting so bored of the other one, and the irony is the other one is only there. I just flipped the camera around and did a bit of zhuzhing or whatever the phrase is to make it look a bit different. So yeah, that's the problem with houses in the UK. They're not as big and spacious as they are in America, so you're really limited for space. But anyway, I think this is much better and a much better setting, so hopefully you like that. So, first item in the list is, what is my favourite Mickey Mouse item? I had to think about it, because although the part's about Mickey Mouse, what Mickey Mouse item have I got that I don't want to use for a later question? So I found one. It's just down here. Woo! I'll grab it. And it had to be, didn't it? It's my photo of Walt and drawing Mickey. And I had to choose this as my favourite item purely because it all started with a mouse, but it also all started with Walt Disney. And I absolutely love this. We bought this from the park and then we framed it. Probably we haven't framed it very well, but this sits upstairs in our office. And I absolutely adore this. I have to say, the history of Walt Disney, his story, his life, what he stood for as a man, tremendous, and what a legacy he's left for everybody, for all of us to enjoy. Yeah, and when I see things about him, it does move me to tears. He died the year I was born. Bear in mind I'm only 28, but he died in the year I was born, and I was so sorry that I wasn't around to see the park. Well, I was, but I was much too young to understand. So yes, that's my favourite Mickey Mouse item. If you hear noises in the background, we've currently got someone in the garden doing some work, so if you hear drilling, I'll put music over and hopefully you won't. So that's my first item. The next one, favourite piece of artwork. Well, that's quite easy really for me, and it's actually just here. Shall we zoom in? Shall I take you in to see that scene? And I absolutely adore Tangled, the lanterns, the romance, the fact that she's such a strong, independent woman, everything it stands for. I love that. And of course, I love the movie the song in the movie Mother Knows Best. Love that one. I quote that to the kids all the time. But yeah, that's my favourite piece of artwork that we own. So, if that's my favourite piece of artwork that I own, what is my favourite? I think it's about, is it $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000? I can't remember. It's the huge original Thomas Kincaid one, and it's the one with all of Main Street with the castle. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And one day, if I ever win the lottery, one day I'd love to own that. I'd love to. That's for serious collectors. And obviously we're just having fun. but that is definitely something at some point. I just think Thomas Kincaid, another man that was taken away so very early from us, and what a talent. So yeah, that's what I love. Yes, I like that one. Right, my favourite princess item. Not everything on this list is artwork, but this is another piece, and I think you'll understand why. I have an affinity with Belle. And the reason I have an affinity with Belle is because of what I'm going to show you next. And it was a Mother's Day present of my son. And whenever we redo our bedroom out, my husband says, "You're going to take that down, you're going to move it." And I'm like, no, never going to move it. It's always going to be there. He did it when he was 12 years of age, so I don't think it's going to embarrass him too much. But he drew this. He drew it. He copied it from one of these books on how to draw, I think. But he did this himself, freehand. He didn't trace it, freehand. And that just means the absolute world to me. And so that's my favourite princess item in the whole world, and that will never be replaced. Nothing can ever come close to that. It's got such a meaning to me. So yeah, I've got lots of sentimental items, but that one's off Blake. So, and you know, what kid draws his mum a picture like that? Something she can always keep her whole life. So yes, I love that. Right, so my favourite plush item. Now I don't have a lot of plushes, but this was easy. This was a no-brainer. My favourite plush. And many of you will know why it's my favourite plush, won't you? They will, won't they? It's the one that my friend Melissa gifted me. Pixie Dust and Peaches. And she is one of my tags. You've been warned, Melissa. We all know how hard it is to get the plushies on release day. And she got up and she was able to snag me one as well. Didn't tell me, sent it me in a gift box, and it just arrived. And the fact that it was from my friend and it was a gift and she went out of her way. And it's not what's sent to you, it's the thought and the meaning and the fact that someone thought of, you know, someone thought of you. They care enough about you to do something, and they thought, and that means more to me than anything in the world. And the fact that it's this handsome little fella, couldn't be any better, could it really? So he sits up in my office by my computer. So yeah, so that's where he stands. He doesn't sit, he stands. I prop him by the printer because they're very hard to stand. Anyone who's got them knows how hard they are to stand. So yeah, so this is my favourite plush item. And again, it has a very sentimental meaning as well. So yeah, so that's that one. Right, so that's that. Right, what's next on my list? Favourite pair of ears. Well, we know I'm greedy. We know I can't settle at one of anything. So I've got two pairs of ears from two different shops. The first one is actually my first ever pair of ears that I ordered. Look at those. Saucer and Mickey. I mean, seriously, look at those. Look at the detail, the sequins. I've worn these quite a lot, and look at how beautiful they are. And I got these from Emily at We've Got Ears. She's got so popular now. She was featured in Jen Tracker's video. So to get ears off her now, it's so hard. Even I can't manage it. But I've got a lot of her ears. But these ones have got a special place because I've never seen anything like this before. I think they're so incredibly unique. So yeah, I absolutely love those. And then my other pair was actually a shop that was recommended by Emily. And she said, go across to Blooming Pops. So that's what I did. And I had these, look at these. These have such a special place in my heart because A, they're absolutely adorable. I mean, look at them. Again, the quality. Look, they're felt. And they've got the alien ships on the back and the bow and the glitter on the headband. And they're so comfy and they're so light. And these were the ears I actually wore to Toy Story Day opening. So these have got a very special place in my heart. In fact, shall I put them on? Because it's kind of going with the colours I'm wearing, isn't it? They say don't mix blue and green, but I never listen to anyone, do I? So let's wear blue and green. So yeah, my ears. So I'll put the links down below. So in the description to this video, I'll put all the links of everyone that I can for you. My favourite free Disney souvenir now. as many of you may or may not know, I do like a cocktail. I'm a girl that likes a cocktail. I don't drink all week, but when I go out and I'm on holiday, and if I can get to go to Trader Sam's, I will go. And we may or may not have ordered a back scratcher. I love this. You know when you've got a real itch on your back and you can't get it, it's like in that place and you can't reach it. And I just think this is absolutely fabulous. We had so much fun in the bar that night scratching each other's backs. I don't know what the other people thought. I don't really care what the other people thought. But it's fabulous, it's such a fun thing. And I've actually got a nail in my office wall and that hangs up in the office because, I mean, you had to bring it home, didn't you? It was just one of those. So that was free with the back scratcher cocktail. So yes, I love that. Only a tiny bit of alcohol in it. It was very nice. So that was that one. So that's my favourite Disney souvenir. Ooh, yeah, my free souvenir. Right, my favourite attraction item. And I was thinking, what have I got? What have I got? The kids have got stuff, but I can't really raid their, well, I could raid their stuff. I have raided their stuff, but I didn't for this one. And what I decided on was a pin. As we all know, I'm really into pins. It's my new thing, much to Phil's horror. So it had to be this pin, and I've just taken it off my wall. And it's my Toy Story Land. Now, this isn't the limited edition one. This was the limited, was it? It was the limited release, wasn't it? It's a limited release one. So it's not a limited edition, it was a limited release. You can't get them now. And it just says there, I played their opening day Toy Story Land. And that's my favourite attraction item because I was there on opening day and I did play there. So that will always, like my Toy Story is, have such a special, special meaning to me. I had so much fun. It was the first time I met Melissa and Mitzi. And I met the Walt Disney World couple, and I met Paige and Mr. Morrow, and I met Result TV, what is it? And I met Dev again, Prince Charming Dev, and it was wonderful. And I think the nicest thing about opening day is I missed a lot of people. I missed Becca and Ryan. I'm gutted about that. I missed ForeverDisney, missed Tracy, Nikki, gutted about that. But you know what? We're all a community and we all say it. And I think the best way of summing it up is it doesn't matter if you're a newbie or if you've been doing it for many years. There's just a camaraderie, and I think it's because we all know how hard it is the first time you go in front of the video and how hard it is to edit and how much time it takes, and you need a music license or free music and you edit it and you're putting yourself out there. And I think I do it, it's my hobby, but I think we've all got this really deep-rooted respect, and everyone I've met has been wonderful, and it's the best thing I ever did. So if you're thinking of becoming a YouTube vlogger, try it, do it. Best thing I ever did. And contact any of us and we'll hold your hand through it. Melissa held my hand through and told me what to do, music license, all sorts. So it's marvellous. But I waffle, I always waffle. Next one. Right, my favourite Disney pin. Ooh, I have got a list where I've written it down, but I've got this down. Now this isn't one that you know I've got, because I haven't showed anybody this. I've been collecting in the weeks, and because my camera's been broken, I haven't been showing you. So shall we have a look? I got this from Pin Tray Tracy over in Hong Kong, and I'll take the lid off it, and I absolutely adore this, and I can't wait to get my Go Pin Pro books so I can take them out and put them in. But look at these, the incredible pins, and they all slide in. They're an LE of 300, so if I slide them in, it's a lot easier just to do that, I cheat. So they're all in, so that's how they are when they're in. So that's them as their incredible characters, and then if I slip them out, that's them as their normal day lives. And look at the glitter in those pins. Absolutely stunning. I didn't think I'd be allowed to have these, didn't think it'd be possible to have these, and when I contacted her, she said yes, she got some. Yay! And Phil was like, yay, go on then. So yeah, a limited edition of 300, so I absolutely adore those. For me, anything, whoop, focus, there we go again. For me, anything that's got a bit of bling and a bit of glitter, I love. That goes back to my 80s roots, I think, from when I was going to all the nightclubs and what have you. Obviously, I was only about 3 when I was doing that. But, oh, I love it. I love anything like that. So, right, the next question was, what item has the most sentimental value to you? And I've got two again, can't just have one. So I'm going to do the one I've had the longest first. And this again was another gift. Both of these are gifts. And this was off my lovely friend Leah. She has no idea I'm doing this. And she gifted me this pin. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. It's a limited edition. I think it's 700, I can't remember now. But it's a limited edition, and the fact that for me to buy it, the reason I didn't buy it was because the shipping to come over to the UK can be horrendous. If you're shipping to a person, it's different, but if you're buying off a company, the shipping costs are hideous. So I didn't, and so she saw it, went on and bought it me. And that has such a meaning. I absolutely adore Snow White and Dopey. And the fact that she did that, to me, little old me, she did that, such kindness. So thank you. Now you know how much it means to me. So that's that one. And then the other one I've only just had, and I can't wait to wear this on our holiday. It's 3.5 weeks now till Blake and I go. And it's my Alex and Arnie bracelet off Mitzi. So look, and I think I will tell you the story and then you'll understand. Will that go in focus? It's a postcard from Minnie to Mickey. And the reason Mitzi sent it to me is because we always communicate, we always send each other cards. And she said that that's what reminded her of me. And again, she just did it. There was no reason to do it. It was just, I've seen this, it reminds me of you, and I want to tell you how special you are. And that means the world to me, absolute world to me. And the fact it's absolutely gorgeous. Well, win-win, eh? But yeah, so I'm absolutely thrilled. I've never had one. This is my first. And yeah, so thank you, Mitzi. You know, thank you. So yeah. So I'll be wearing that on my holiday. Hey, right, on to the next one. Okay, my favourite Sidekick item. Sidekick. Well, I don't know if this is truly a sidekick or whether this is my sidekick who I deem to be a sidekick. And I don't really collect Funko Pops because they do cost a lot of money, but sometimes you just got to draw a line, haven't you, and get Dopey. Yeah, look at him with a kiss on his head. This is the limited edition one. I do still have the box. I do. Don't be screaming at the camera because I took him out of the box. I do, but he does sit like this by my computer. So that's Dopey. And over here, I don't know if you can make out, right in the corner, there's Snow White. So I'm going to put him by Snow White over in the corner. So yeah, it's my favourite sidekick. I don't know what it is about Dopey. Maybe I kind of thought of myself as being a bit like him as I was growing up. Don't know. But yeah, not the not having any hair, obviously. But yeah, it was just something about him. Just something tender, I suppose. Something nice. So yeah, so Dopey. Favourite piece of Disney apparel? Well, do I need to say? I love spirit jerseys. I think I've got five now. So this is my new Monsters one that I did in my haul. Hopefully I've posted that haul. I can't remember if I have. Got to check that. So I've got this one. I've got the plain navy one. I've got the 4th of July one with the white stripes. I've got a pink one. I haven't worn that one yet. And I've got my mint green mermaid one. So I've got 5. And I might get the claret food and wine one. I'm debating that, but I just love them. And yes, I always get a size smaller in the hope that I'll get smaller, but I get a size smaller because they are so really big, and I like something that's not huge but a little bit fitted, because I think that way then they're a bit more flattering. So yes, spirit jerseys are my favourite piece of Disney apparel. Favourite Star Wars Marvel item? Well, I'm not a Star Wars Marvel girl. The only Star Wars I've got is I have got some of the Star Wars pins, the Halloween ones, but that was purely because they're beautiful. So I've gone into Blake's room and I've raided this. This we did buy him, and I did find it. She says, looking, where is it? It's over here. So this I have raided out of Blake's room, but I did buy it, I did choose it, and it's this. And if you look, it's actually edition number 1 of the comic. And I just found this. We were at the Christmas fair at Christmas,
and I saw this and I didn't pay 50p. 50p is about 65 cents. So I certainly didn't spend 65 cents on this. I spent a lot more. And we put it in a frame for him. So yeah, I bought that for him, and as a young man who likes Star Wars and Marvel, I just thought that was lovely. And it's a collector's item, and we actually got around to having it framed. Yay! Normally we're quite slow, but yeah, we did get that framed. So, my favourite villain item. You see, this is a problem. I don't collect big items, I collect pins, and I'm not really a hoarder. Well, I wasn't. I am now, aren't I, with pins? So it had to be a pin, and it's a new pin, and I've not shown anyone or told anybody about this one. You ready? Do you want to see it? I've got this, look. It's the cast member Halloween from this year, the cast member Evil Queen. And that is a limited edition. Shall I take the back off and have a look? I can't remember now. And limited edition of 1,000, but let me try and do this. What it does is here, if you flick that up, it actually says cast member. How fab. I was so thrilled with that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. And for those who don't know why I love Snow White so much, it's a story I've told a few times, so if you've heard it, bear with me, put the kettle on, sit down, have a chat to the husband, the wife, the child, stroke the dog. When I was, before I was married in fact, there was a competition at work, and I was a retail manager, and the store that got the most pre-sales for the Snow White video, because it was just coming out on VHS in the UK, and for the store that got the most pre-orders, and they had to put down £1, which would have been like $1 now back then. They had to put £1 down for nothing with a slip to come back and collect it, and they had £1 off the video. I actually did 1,037 I think it was 1,037, it was something like that, 75, 73, but it was 1,000, and it was only a tiny little shop, and my store actually won. So I got to win a trip to Florida for a week, and I took my mum for her 60th birthday, and we had the time of our life. So I'll always be indebted to Snow White, and it was one of his first movies, and it was my first time ever to Disney World, so can't get better than that, can you? So that's that one. Perfect Disney park item. Well, I have two. I've got the one I envisage when I drop £48, and that will be like a little teddy suit, and I still have to have comfy old-fashioned shoes because of my feet, but that's the one I'd love to wear. But currently I just do practicality, because knowing the weather and how it changes, so I always wear sort of 3/4 shorts, a t-shirt, my ears if the weather isn't too bad, it's got to rain, because I get fed up with taking them on and on and on and off, and you know, you don't want to ruin something like this, do you? You want to keep it beautiful. I've always got an umbrella with me. I've always got flip-flops, so if it rains I won't ruin my sandals, even though you shouldn't really walk in flip-flops, because you'll go in a spiral, won't you, and fall. And so I've got those, and I've always got sunscreen and what have you, so I have everything with me. And I always have my bum bag. That's what we call the fanny packs, bum bags. Best thing ever. I know they're not fashionable, I know they're not trendy, but you know what? You can have your purse, everything on you. It's not behind you, you're not worried. It's bad enough having your camera and like, oh, and is it still there? Because you know, things do go missing in Disney, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's my only Disney outfit, I think, and then I have dresses that I change into overnight if we have time to go and change before we go to dinner, because I don't know about you, but having been in the park all day, there's only so many quick service meals I can do, and the rest of the time I like to sit. I like to have a nice elegant glass of wine, I like to have a nice meal, go a bit daft, and then start the next day. So that's my idea of a nice Disney outfit for a nice Disney day. Two left. Favourite souvenir from a Disney speciality event? Well, it has to be these. I've got hooks again in the office, and I hadn't done any specialty events until this year. So the first one I did back in June, when it was just me and Blake, and we did the Galactic Spectacular, which was the Star Wars dessert party. That video is actually up, isn't it? Yeah, that video's up. And I absolutely loved it, and it was worth it purely because of the seat you get to sit to see the show. That in its own was worth it, so I love that. Then I also did the after hours one, and we did that in August. I think it was the last one they were doing at the time, all four of us. And to start with, I was a bit disappointed because it was that busy. They'd obviously sold them all. It was nothing special. But once it had closed, about an hour before closing, and it went really quiet, that's when the magic started for me, because I managed to get this photo, my favourite ever photo, of me lying on the floor. Blake did video of me getting back up, but that's never going into public domain. You can imagine. But anyway, it's me on the floor in front of the castle with no one, so I'll put that in just here. So you can never take that memory away from me. I bumped into my friend Dev as well, Prince Charming Dev, bumped into him, and that was like the third time I'd seen him, and he remembered me, gave me a big kiss, big hug. So yes, I do class him as a friend now. Really, really lovely chap. So it's just memories like that and the people, and so yeah, so those are those souvenirs. And then the most favourite item from your Disney collection, well, I'll put it in at the end, but it's definitely my pin map. The fact that I got to collect all the American Adventure pins, I got to trade for the 4 I needed, I got to trade with really decent, good people, and I got proper pins. I built some relationships there, and I just think this community is so amazing. So there's, even though it's a map and I never thought I'd get it, and it's limited edition, and I've got nine chasers, I think I've got. So it's a value in its own right, but it's a sentimental value of how I got it, the people that were involved, and how lovely everyone was with me. So yeah, so I'll show you that at the end. So those are the questions. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you like my answers. So now, shall we tag some people? You ready? Is it going to be you? Shall we see? I have got 4 people on this list, but I might tag 5. There's someone else in my head, so we'll see how we get on. I have asked, and it's fine how many I want to tag, so I thought I'd play by the rules. So the first person, the first 2 people, well, the first 3 people I want to tag are people who are just starting off like me, and so I want to give lots of support for their channels because I think they're all fabulous and they're all very, very different. So the first one I want to tag is PrincessMinnie. Yes, Kate, it's you. You're tagged. Tag, as we say in England. She does fantastic videos. She's doing 4 a week at the moment. Lots of pin videos. Really, really lovely woman. So yeah, so she's tagged. So over to you. I'll be watching. You know I'll be watching. I'll be watching. Beth, it's your turn. Beth Leung. I hope I pronounced that right. She's a newcomer to YouTubing like I am. We all started about the same time, ironically. And she does pins. Now, considering she's only been doing pins, and correct me if I'm wrong, Beth, I think it's sort of May, June time. Crikey, she knows a lot of stuff. She's like an expert. I listen to her, and it's like listen to an expert. She knows all about all the WDI pins, and amazes me. I can't remember the names of the characters, let alone the pins, and she's doing that. So yeah, go and check her out as well. Really nice woman, really nice. But she'll get you buying more pins. I'm warning you, she will. Then I also want to put on there my good friends over at ForeverDisney. Yay, Nikki and Tracy. You had to be in it, didn't you? They're lovely, they're crazy as anything. And when they tell you they bought 1 or 2 packs of pins, don't believe them, they haven't. They bought 1 or 2, and there's about another 30 under the table. Love them because they're as crazy as I am. So yeah, so you've been tagged, girls, and I'm watching you too. And then the last 2, obviously we all know who I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose my good mates. So first of all, I'm going to choose Melissa, Pixie Dust and Peaches. So I want to see what sort of things she's got, because she's got loads of goodies, and maybe even involve Mitzi in it. I don't know. To you 2 ladies. So yes, Melissa, you're tagged. And then of course Dana, the Mouse Diva. I want to see what Funko Pop she puts in there, because she's got loads, and she's got beautiful, beautiful artwork. So yes, so you're tagged as well. So that's 5 people. It's meant to be 3, but I'm greedy. Hands up. shoot me, I am greedy. And I love watching them all. So if you don't subscribe to them, please go over, check them out, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of their videos as well, because they're lovely. They're all a little bit crazy in their own way, and they make great entertainment. Yeah, I love watching them. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go down and watch the others' videos as well. Right, so the other channels, so go and head and check them out. I'll do a ticker tape running across the bottom so you can see them all. But don't forget, if you scroll down to this video at the bottom, if you click the little downwards triangle, it'll open up all the comments about the video, and all the links will be there as well. So other people too who've done this already, and we've all gone live today. The other people are Jessica Meredith. Hi Jessica. She now knows me and I now know her. But in all fairness, I had already subscribed to her channel. So Siriusly Introverted, Mariah's Whole New World, what a great name that is, eh? Playdates and Travels, and Disney Miss Cherry. So go ahead, check them all out, see who they've tagged. I know that quite a lot of my other friends have been tagged, because we've been talking about who's tagging who. So go ahead and watch it, and let's see what answers everyone comes up with. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you like the new backdrop. Hope it's straight. Trying to balance things to get the camera, as we all do. And I'll see you very soon for some more of my own videos. So take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye everyone. Bye.